What's going on, guys? FlameHorizon here, and I'm coming at you with ICBA Week 6 against Spanik and his Reno Acerola. I just want to let you all know that I am finally back from school. I'm on summer vacation. Daily uploads should be starting today. And just to prove that I'm done with school, you see that right up there, right next to Charmander on that side? That's my associate's degree. I have an associate's degree. I graduated from college. I am going to be going for my bachelor's next year, over the next 2 years. So it should be a lot of fun. I can't wait. This summer is gonna be fun. I'm gonna get into the grind and hopefully do a lot of things. But we're gonna get right into the battle here, and I'll go over my opponent's team. The team that he had was Mega Blaziken, Scizor, Cresselia, Donphan, Ninetales Alola, Manectric, Persian Alola, Drampa, Regirock, Dartrix, and Lapras. His Z users are Scizor and I believe Drampa. Or it might have been Manectric. I forget. It's Drampa or Manectric. The team that he had before, Mudbray cleaned through. Like, he had nothing for Mudbray on the team before, so he did make, other than Alolan Ninetales, but he did make some trades before we fought to hopefully try to patch up his weakness to the Mudbray. But the team that I decided to bring against him is Milotic, Avian Incineroar with Fire Blast for the Scizor. I ran a Brave set with only 4 special attack because that's all I needed. I brought Budget Chomp, Max HP, Max Defense to take on the Blaziken with Rocky Helmet. I bought Speed Boost, Baton Pass, Combuskin to try to pass speed to Mudbray. I brought Tapu Lele because Tapu Lele just matched up really well against the team. And then I brought Mudbray with Toxic because he has Cresselia. Stealth Rocks to get rocks up. And Earthquake and Rock Slide. So we're going to get right into the battle. I'm not going to waste any more time. And let's see how this battle plays out, because it's been a while since I've battled. He leads off with Garfield. And I lead off with Milotic. He led off with his Alolan Persian. He does go for the knockoff to knock off my leftovers. So that does make me a little mad. Leftovers would have been really, really good this entire match. And that Scald does about 40%. So I calced that, and I believe he's max HP, max speed. Looking at the calc that was, because he didn't really have any attack investment when I calced the knockoff. He doesn't really have much. And when I calced how much my Scald did, because I do have some special attack investment to be able to OHKO Mega Blaziken with Scald. If he was only plus with Force Bidef no HP on Mega Blaziken. He does go out into Snoop now, however, and I go for another Scald just because I didn't want to, over-predict. And that Scald does quite a decent chunk, and then we're going to see the leftovers. So we know this thing isn't choiced at all, and we know it's not Life Orb. But the leftovers are going to be quite annoying. I do not have Ice Beam on this set, so I'm going to go right out into Incineroar. And Incineroar is able to take 2 Hyper Voices. He's able to take 2 Hyper Voices. If he was Specs even, he was able to take 2 Hyper Voices pretty well. Since he's not Specs, he's not able to kill me with a Draco Meteor if he's not Specs. So I am just going to go for the knockoff this turn. Or no, I went for the Fake Out to bring this thing down just a little bit. And then it's the next turn I go for the knockoff because I don't want this thing having leftovers and just keep getting reliable recovery all the time because it doesn't need it at all. And however, it does bring him down into Berserk range. So he is able to pick me off with this Draco Meteor here with that +1 special attack. I didn't really account for that when I clicked knockoff. But that's the game I play. Drampa got a kill. I just bring in Tapu Lele because Tapu Lele kind of destroys this thing no matter what. I don't have Moonblast this week because I didn't really need it. Because Psychic just OHKOs everything on his team. Barring the Alolan Persian, but I have Focus Blast for that. And I forget, I had Focus Blast for something else. I think it was for the Scizor. I might have had HP Fire as well. He's just going to go for the Parting Shot, sending in his Alolan Persian, thinking I'm going to switch out. I think he might have thought I was choiced in some way. I'm Ghost EMZ for the Cresselia, which he did not bring, so that's unfortunate. But he does go out into his Alolan Ninetales. Now this thing kind of scares me a lot. I go for the Focus Blast on the Alolan Persian. I am at -1, so I got to remember that. And this turn, he sets up the Aurora Veil, and I'm like, oh no. Veil is so dumb. Who thought of creating Aurora Veil? Who at Nintendo was like, yeah, let's go ahead and, or who at GameFreak was like, yeah, let's go ahead and make a move that gives both Light Screen and Reflect. I know it's in the Hail, but like, come He's going to get that nasty plot up, and this Psychic isn't going to do a lot. And I calced it, a Blizzard. It does KO Tapu Lele, and I do not want Tapu Lele to go down to a Blizzard at all. So I am going to go out back into Aerial. Aerial is my good thing with Spadef right now. And he's going to go for the Moonblast. I don't think I lived a Moonblast either. This Moonblast is going to do more than enough to 2-hit KO at that range, and I don't really have anything else that wants to come in and take said Moonblast, due to the fact that this Ninetales kind of does quite a number to me. And that Moonblast is going to pick up the KO here. So the hail is now stopped. I go out into KFC thinking, at +1 speed, I'll be able to outspeed this thing and, be able to pick up the KO and everything. We are going to see, however, that even at +1 speed, I don't outspeed. So if on that Protect there, he had nasty plotted, he won the game. He would have swept. So that was just bad play on his part, and that was the only play I could make on my part. But that Focus Blast misses there too. But I do outspeed now, so the next Focus Blast is going to hit and pick up the KO on this Alolan Ninetales. So that is very, very good for me. And then he goes out into his Donphan, and I'm like, okay, I'm not staying in on this. I'm going to Baton Pass the speed. And he had forgotten Speed Pass was a thing as well. So I do go out into Godbray, which, if you notice that, it's in a Master Ball too. Sorry about that cut. Dad was calling me and letting me know that the washer is done. I got to switch that after this recording. But he forgot Speed Pass was a thing, as I was saying. And if he had remembered, he would have probably bought it himself. So now I have Mudbray, and if you didn't notice, it's in a Master Ball. I don't have Close Combat, I have Rock Slide, because Close Combat is an egg move, apparently. And Master Balls don't pass. So, this Mudbray... I don't know why I put it in a Master Ball. But he is going to go for the Earthquake, and that's going to do nothing. Well, it did a good chunk, but compared to how much it could have done, that's nothing. I'm going to go for the Toxic, however, on this thing to start whittling it down, because this thing is super bulky, and I don't want it, just sitting there and doing whatever it wants to do. He's going to go for the Knockoff to knock off my Eviolite, but I'm at +2 defense, so at this point it doesn't really matter. And his special attackers are gone. So he's going to withdraw and go out into his Alolan Persian as I go for the Earthquake, and because he's Fur Coat, this Earthquake isn't going to do much. And he's going to get that Leftovers recovery, and we are going to see that he's going to Parting Shot out this turn to just... Oh no, he's going to Hidden Power. What Hidden Power is this? I forget. All I know is it's not good against Mudbray, so it's not Hidden Power Ice. It might have been Hidden Power Fire? I don't know. I don't know why he would bring Hidden Power Fire. It could have been Hidden Power Steel for Tapu Lele, but he's going to Parting Shot out now into, and now I'm at -1. He goes out into Manectric. This is one of his Z users, as I said. I'm pretty sure this was it. But Earthquake is enough to 2-hit KO, and I do outspeed the Manectric. So Mudbray is able to pick up a KO right there. So that's 1 KO for Mudbray this game. I heckin' love this Pokemon. This was a meme at first, and now it's just doing so well. He's going to go for the Parting Shot again, bring me down to -2 in both my attacks, so I'm really not going to be doing much damage, but at this point I'm stacking it off. I got a kill with Mudbray, that's all I really wanted. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, and that does nothing, and he's going to start racking up a little bit of toxic damage if he does decide to stay in, but I do believe he just doubles out right away. Yeah. And I just go for Earthquake. This is probably a little bit more the stally side of this battle here, because he's just going to keep switching. Earthquake is still not enough to KO. However, I do believe on this Parting Shot here, again, I click Stealth Rock to stop him from trying to get momentum and to stop him from whittling me down. Yep, I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock. So the next time he switches in his Alolan Persian on an Earthquake, it is going to go down to the Earthquake from my Mudbray, which is exactly what he does right now. He is going to sack the Alolan Persian to the Earthquake. So Mudbray got 2 kills. Johnny said if I get 10 kills with Mudbray, he'll make a Godbray emote. I'm going for it. I just need 4 more kills in the next few weeks. I think I can do it. He is going to go out into his Mega Blaziken, however. Don't mind that a notification down there. I believe another one is going to pop up later. My computer just does that sometimes. This happens when you record with Camtasia. I'm going to go for the Earthquake on this thing. Yep, there's another notification. Earthquake does about 40%, 50%. And he's going to set up the Swords Dance. And I'm like, ooh, this is scary. But he is going to go for the Flare Blitz this turn, because Flare Blitz is the only thing he has that can KO me. Well, High Jump Kick could have KO'd, but still. So he's at +2 attack, +2 speed, and I'm like, okay, this thing can live a +2 hit. This is why I brought Budget Chomp, because it can live a +2 hit. He's going to go back out into his Donphan, and I believe I just click Earthquake for the super effective damage, and that's going to do a decent amount. I think he's max HP, max defense at this point. I'm also max HP, max defense. I could be wrong on what he is, but I'm just going to go for the Protect to scout what he wants to do. Oh, there's another update there. He's going to go for the Knockoff. I believe I switch, because I don't want my Rocky Helmet knocked off, because this thing is like probably one of my better responses to the Mega Blaziken. I'm going to switch out into Tapu Lele, because I do have a Z Crystal. I have Ghost DMZ, as I said earlier. And he's going to go for the Knockoff, and Knockoff isn't going to do anything because of Ghost DMZ. And I calced Leftovers Donphan. Leftovers Donphan does not live a Psychic at all. Like, no questions asked. Tapu Lele is just going to go for the Psychic and take out this Donphan. And then he's going to go into the Mega Blaziken. So I'm like, okay, I can sack off Tapu Lele if he decides to go for an attack, go for Psychic, and if he decides to set up, Psychic will KO. He decides to set up. Psychic is going... Alright, I went for the Ghostium to go for Overkill. And also for that sick thumbnail background. So, you're going to... Tapu Lele, whenever it uses Z move, is just like, no, I don't want to do it. But Never-Ending Nightmare is going to clean up. And Tapu Lele got 3 kills, Mudbray got 2, and I forget who got the other one. Who got the other one? Combusking got the other one. So that was a good week for me. I won, I believe, 2-0. Yep, I won 2-0. So now we are now 4-2 going into week 7. Next week we face off against EXP Awesome and his Boston Togetix. I will see you all in the next video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment down below what you thought of the battle, and subscribe if you're new. I'm actually starting to rise in subscribers. The past couple days I've been getting a lot of like notifications on YouTube. Just like, hey, so-and-so subscribed to you. And I'm just like, am I going to have 200 by the end of this year? Let's get me to 200 by the end of 2018. Let's do it. I think we can do it. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.